Hey, Raiders Nation, Michelle here, and I've got some news that's going to make you want to put on your silver and black gear. Is Kirk Cousins the quarterback we've been waiting for? Could he be the key to bringing glory back to Las Vegas? Stick around, because we're diving deep into why the Raiders should consider Kirk Cousins this offseason. Imagine Cousins throwing those precise passes to Davante Adams, lighting up the scoreboard at Allegiant Stadium. But is he just a flash in the pan, or can he really be the bridge to our future success? Let's break it down. All right, let's get into it. Since Derek Carr left, the Raiders have been on a quest to find that quarterback magic. We've seen some sparks, but nothing consistent enough to lead us to the playoffs. The team's management knows they need to fix this, and they're looking at every possible option out there. Among these options, one name that keeps popping up is Kirk Cousins, formerly of the Atlanta Falcons. Could he be the answer to our prayers in the quarterback room? Let's explore the pros and cons of bringing him aboard. Cousins was supposed to be the answer for the Falcons when they signed him to a massive 4-year, $180 million deal. He started off strong, giving hope to a franchise that needed it. But as the season progressed, his performance dipped, leading to him being benched in favor of rookie Michael Penix Jr., someone we were all hoping the Raiders would draft. This situation has left Cousins in a precarious spot. The Falcons are likely to cut him post-June 1, taking a significant cap hit. But for us, it means potentially snagging a seasoned quarterback for a fraction of that cost, $37.5 million in guaranteed money. Financially, this looks like a smart move. The Raiders wouldn't have to break the bank for Cousins, which would allow us to invest in other areas of the team. But the real question is, can Cousins still perform at an NFL level? At 37, Cousins isn't the young gun he once was, but he's not out of the game either. His experience could be invaluable, but it's a risk. Is it worth it for a potential short-term boost? Remember how Cousins played before his injuries? He was known for smart decisions and timely throws. His 2024 season might have been a low point, but there were moments where he showed he could still play at a high level. His Achilles injury was a setback, no doubt, but before that shoulder injury against the Saints, he was showing signs of his former self. The question is, can he bring that back here in Vegas? Let's look at how other teams have handled similar situations. The Pittsburgh Steelers took a chance on Russell Wilson with a prove-it deal. Could Cousins do the same for us, providing stability while we groom a younger quarterback? But here's the catch. Cousins left Minnesota because he didn't want to be a bridge quarterback. Would he accept that role now, or does he still see himself as a starter for years to come? Transitioning to a new team, especially under Chip Kelly's system, would require some adjustment for Cousins. It's not just about learning new plays. It's about syncing with a whole new team dynamic. If he can adapt and stay healthy, Cousins could provide the veteran leadership we need. His experience might be the perfect complement to our younger players, helping to elevate the entire offense. Some might argue why take a risk on a quarterback on the decline. But here's another way to look at it. Could Cousins still compete effectively in 2025? If he can, he might just be the short-term fix we're looking for. The Raiders have been in a bit of a quarterback carousel. Maybe what we need isn't a new face every season, but someone with experience who can steady the ship while we figure out our long-term plan. Imagine the synergy between Cousins and Adams. Could this duo light up the scoreboard and turn games around? It's an exciting thought, bringing a bit of that veteran stability to our explosive offense. But it's more than just the stats. It's about leadership. Cousins could be the voice in the locker room that we've missed since Carr left, guiding our young players to the highs and lows of an NFL season. I want to know what you think, Raiders Nation. Would Cousins be a good fit for our team? Should we take a chance on him? Or are there better options out there? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. It's all about community here. Your opinion matters, and together, we can discuss if Cousins is the right move for the silver and black. Let's be clear, Cousins isn't our future. He could be our now. We need someone to manage games while we find that long-term solution. Could Cousins be that guy? It's a gamble, but in football, sometimes you need to take calculated risks. If it pays off, we're looking at a revitalized offense. If not, we hope we haven't set ourselves back too far. I've been checking Raiders news and Las Vegas Raiders for any updates, and while nothing is set in stone, the buzz is that Cousins might indeed be on the market. Keep your eyes peeled, because this could heat up soon. Every day brings new possibilities in the NFL. If there's any breaking news regarding Cousins or any other quarterback moves, I'll be the first to bring it to you here. What's your game plan, Raiders Nation? Do we go all in on a rookie, or do we stabilize with Cousins for a season or two? Let's strategize together. Every decision impacts the team's future. Whether it's drafting new blood or bringing in experienced hands like Cousins, it's all about building towards that championship. Make your voice heard. Like, comment, and subscribe for more Las Vegas Raiders news. Share this video with your fellow Raiders fans, and let's get the discussion going in the comments. Remember, this is your team too. Your engagement helps us push the Raiders forward. Let's make our voices count in deciding the future of our beloved team. So, Raiders Nation, Kirk Cousins might just be the piece we need to reignite our offense. Let's. Yo, Raiders Nation, Michelle here, and we've got some electrifying news straight from the heart of Las Vegas. Let's dive in. Picture this. The silver and black, needing a jolt of new energy at the quarterback position. We've seen the struggles. We've felt the pain, but it's time for hope. The question is, where do we look when the obvious choices are out of reach? That's what we're here to unpack today. Could the answer to our quarterback woes be hiding in plain sight? Stick around because we're about to explore a surprising draft pick that could change everything for the Las Vegas Raiders. This isn't about picking the big names everyone's talking about. This is about finding that diamond in the rough that could lead us to glory. So, don't go anywhere because this could be the draft pick that defines our future. All right, fam, we all know the deal. The Las Vegas Raiders are in dire need of a quarterback. With Aiden O'Connell and Gardner Minshew in the mix, we're looking for that spark, that game changer. But where do we find it? The quarterback situation right now is like trying to light a wet match, finding the heart of our team. We've slid to the 6th pick in the NFL draft. But wait, there's more. This draft position means we need to get creative. Maybe we can't grab the top-tier quarterbacks, but the draft is full of surprises. There could be a sleeper pick that turns everything around for us. Sam Darnold? Paying top dollar for a guy who's had his moments, but hasn't quite set the league on fire? Nah, we need something more creative. Free agency is a gamble, especially when you're talking about big money for a quarterback with a checkered past. We want to build a dynasty, not just a season. So, we've got to think outside the box here. Enter Jaylen Milro from Alabama. Ian Valentino from the 33rd team thinks he's our guy, but not in the first round. Second round, anyone? Milro might not have had the season everyone expected, but talent doesn't just disappear. He's raw, he's got potential, and if we play our cards right, he could be the quarterback we've been dreaming of. Milro started 2024 as a first-round hopeful, but his season didn't go as planned. His stats: 2,844 passing yards, 16 touchdowns, and 11 picks. Story. There's heart, there's hustle, and there's that Alabama pedigree. On the ground, though, Milro was a beast, 726 rushing yards and 20 touchdowns. Reminds you of anyone? Jalen Hurts, perhaps? Milro's ability to extend plays with his legs is something special. We've seen what a dual-threat QB can do for a team. Imagine the Raiders' offense with that kind of dynamic play. Now, comparing him to Hurts might be a stretch, especially post-2024, but the dual-threat capability is undeniable. Both Hurts and Milro share that Alabama background, and while Milro's not there yet, the potential is there. It's about giving him the right system to flourish, and we might just have that in Vegas. Risking a first-round pick? Too steep. But a second? That's where we can gamble. Milro could be our hidden gem. Investing in Milro in the second round means we're betting on potential over proven success. But in the NFL, sometimes that bet pays off big. We could be looking at the next big thing in quarterback play. Here's the plan. Draft Milro in the second round. See what he's got in 2025. It's a low-risk, high-reward scenario. Let him sit, learn, grow behind O'Connell or Minshew. Maybe even compete. It's about long-term vision, not immediate gratification. We're building for the future, not just for next season. What do you think, Raiders Nation? Is Milro the answer? Let me know in the comments below. I want to hear your voices, your thoughts. Are you excited about this potential pick? Or do you think we should look elsewhere? Let's kick off this discussion. If Milro pans out, we're looking at a bright future. If not, we haven't lost much. It's all about building for the future. The beauty of this pick is the upside. We're not just filling a slot. We're potentially laying a foundation for years to come. And if it doesn't work out, we've still got options. We can't ignore other possibilities. Maybe there's a late bloomer or a trade we haven't thought of yet. Keep your eyes peeled. The draft is full of surprises, and this community has some of the best football minds out there. Share your insights, your wild ideas, your dream scenarios. Let's make this a conversation, not a monologue.